A thought on effective altruism. The altruism part isn't new. Everyone thinks they're the good one, doing it for others. It's the effective part that is somewhat new. They imply that they're effective, which means that they're smarter than everybody else. But this is just hubris that goes before the fall. So once again, we see it's well-meaning people trying to outsmart complex system. These FTX people, these effective altruists, were just midwits by another name.
In the end, they were neither effective nor altruists.
I like that, Brian. I got into critiquing effective altruism a few years back, and I was writing lengthy blog posts about it. One of them was titled, "Effectively, Altruism Isn't Generosity." I was concluding that their altruism wasn't effective, at least relatively speaking. I should say it's not like the effective altruists don't achieve anything good. Of course they do. But altruism is a really poor way to maximise assistance to people in need, if that's what their project is supposed to be. Altruism seems to be the stance the collectivist takes on to the extreme. Do stuff for others at cost to yourself to the degree that it kind of hurts a little bit. The giving has to hurt a little bit. It's a very Christian kind of ideal. It's got to be lose-win. You have to lose, or at least not expect to gain anything, certainly not anything monetarily, because that would be to pollute the entire moral exercise. I'm sure the sophisticated effective altruists would not deny it, but I think they're coming from a place of, well, profits are bad. Why should we ever want to profit from the less fortunate? Of course, that attitude is the whole problem, because the thing more effective than altruism really is trade. It's free markets. If you want to help people in the third world, then that's the way in which to be maximally effective. The example often used is mosquito nets. The effective altruists say, buy mosquito nets if you have lots of money and are looking for a way to be effective in solving a readily identifiable problem. Well, okay, I've got no criticisms of buying mosquito nets as such. But I have a criticism of the claim that it is one of the most effective things you can do. I mean, let's say you've got $100,000 and you want to be maximally effective in helping to stop the spread of malaria. Okay, so you can buy a few thousand mosquito nets. Or maybe you can invest in a pharmaceutical company who's working on the cure for malaria. If they succeed, well, who's done more in that case with their $100,000? But of course, the investor is supposed to be seen as somehow morally lesser because they're going to make a profit. They haven't just given away their wealth. Again, I think a lot of religious traditions have this, but the Christians have refined it to an art, certainly. You're supposed to feel guilty about succeeding.
In my opinion, effective altruism was nothing more than an effective marketing slogan that people wouldn't challenge.